And then there's Barbie, which stinks so much. That movie stunk.
I want to talk to you about Barbie.
Okay.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay.
This isn't about you, number one. Men are gaslighting!
Have you guys not thought of that? Like,
I've heard that.
We have, but you haven't!
I think I said everything I need to say.
That's facts.
I don't know why, whether you're a guy or girl, you can't go in there and just enjoy that shit.
That movie was not good.
Oh my god.
You out on me now?
Little.
People I thought were friends are out here dismissing the female experience. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to beat their faces in.
But then to act like you are above me and I'm not getting
I'm
it and
not
I'm not
above you.
smart.
This is your show. I'm on your show.
You literally just said, I can't help you.
Yeah,
like
I can't.
you're beyond. I get it.
Okay. I believe that you get it. I do.
I don't think you do.
If you think it's bad, whatever, and you're a man, shut the fuck up about it not being good.
You guys can't let us have this?
I'm embarrassed to work here.
Respond.
I am.
I have no interest in seeing Barbie at all.
Barbie, thoughts, initial thoughts, where we're at now.
First of all, the movie was transcendent. It was amazing. It was incredible. I cried multiple times. It was excellent. Really, I didn't think anybody would have much of an opinion on it other than it was excellent and fun and cool. And it turns out that two people who are beloved, near and dear to my heart, people I thought were friends, are out here dismissing the female experience. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to beat their faces in, I think. That's really just what it comes down to.
And then there's Barbie, which stinks so much. That movie stunk. And it's not because I didn't get it. It's not because I'm a man who's threatened. I get it. I'm not threatened. It wasn't like this feminist thing. It was just like, okay, yeah, it sucks to be a girl because you have to live up to a bunch of different standards of society. But it's just like goofy people pretending to be dolls in a very corny and cliche on purpose way.
I'm sad. It's a sad day when I have to bitch out my friends, but today's the day. Kirk inserts himself only when it is something that has to do with like shitting on women, which is why I say he's a chauvinist. Like, we don't hear from him ever, okay? I never hear from him. We're not in the same circles. We don't involve each other in anything, whatever. I'm talking about how the Barbie movie is good and everybody needs to shut the fuck up about it not being good if you think it's bad, whatever, and you're a man. And he's over here being like, well, you're talking shit about Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise sucks. I'll say it. Tom Cruise sucks. I don't care how much money his movies make. I don't care if you're going to the movies because he told you to. He sucks. If you don't know the difference between me talking shit about Tom Cruise, a noted scumbag Scientologist, and the fact that the Barbie movie is good for women, then I don't know what the fuck to say to you. Okay? You're a moron. And they asked me to come on the show, and I didn't see the invite until it was over, and I said, I'll come on tomorrow. They said, well, we don't record for a couple days. So now I gotta stew in this bullshit until I can go on and say my piece, because I'm not afraid to talk to him. I just didn't see he's begging me to come on the show and talk to him about it, because God forbid he loses a little bit of credibility on the internet. So relax.
I thought it was a really fun movie, had a great time. I also basically mentally fast-forwarded any scene that had a woman, and just enjoyed every scene that had Ryan Gosling, Simu Liu, all the other dudes. So I had an awesome time. Anyone else that watched it the wrong way, it sucks to be you. I had an awesome time with Barbie.
Probably not going to see Barbie. I have no interest in seeing Barbie at all.
Famously, I said that I wanted to do a segment on Call Her Daddy. I have questions for you guys. What are you guys doing to increase the embodiment of women or empowering women?
Well, I'm off to a rough start with an anti-Barbie spiel.
That movie was not good.
Oh my god.
No, Gia. I'm very much pro-woman. I just think the movie sucked. You didn't think it was corny?
No.
Okay.
Don't get me started, Rico. It's dividing this country like the election.
Crazy. I do think it's pretty hard to be a woman. Not that I would know.
Yeah, I'd definitely say it's a lot harder than being a man.
I'm not saying anything controversial. Gia is ready to throw a fit.
No, I'm not. I just thought that was funny.
I don't think you guys have it easy.
How do we think that went?
I thought that well, you know, a little tough. The star doesn't come in. I can drop everything to come in. Zoom. They moved my time. They didn't let me get them pastries, but you know, it is what it is. That's how they treat their guests.
Hey.
It's
I
all
haven't
right.
been in any
I
communication.
still say it was an A. I would like to come back on, maybe a recurring segment.
Life advice with Rico, just come pack it.
3-headed monster for the New York office. They don't
Yeah.
see it coming. We just take over.
Dude, 3 of us, that's the big
I've been watching I've been watching Suits, like they keep changing the last name on the door. You know, we just go Chicken Fry, O'Malley, Bosco.
Yeah.
Law firm.
I mean, that's how it goes. Big Cat really wanted me to ask you about your contract, but I forgot.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
What? I just watched Beckham. It's like beating a dead horse. You out on me now?
A little.
How so?
Nah, I just don't. I don't know. It speaks volumes.
I am
the
woman.
Message.
Well, I don't care about.
The message was great.
I appreciate a woman's opinion on Barbie movie, but I don't like when men say that they don't like it.
It's a piece of art. It's not. I didn't have a problem with the message. I'm not saying that. It's just the way it's like. I just didn't like the art. I didn't like the way the movie. Like, it wasn't an entertaining movie. It's a great message. I'm not knocking that.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Totally, but I mean, isn't like the whole point of this kind of stuff to debate opinions?
Yeah, I'm not knocking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the message was great, but like the piece of art I thought was bad. Like, it was just corny. They're in a boat and they're going like this. Like, I don't.
Yeah,
I
but
just,
the whole point.
Yeah,
that's the whole.
But
it's.
So then, but it's like what you listen to. Like, that type of art, I didn't like. That's where it's coming from. I'm truthfully not.
Yeah, but I think going into a movie knowing that it's trying to be corny.
I go in, I didn't know what its angle was gonna be.
Yeah.
I knew a little bit of they're gonna overlap the real world with that.
Yeah.
And I kind of thought it would be like the Brady Bunch movie a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Where they put them in where they have no idea about the real world.
Yeah, that's what it is. They don't know about the real world. The
Yeah.
whole point of the movie is that they think that the real world is like perfect because of. Yeah.
Jackie went out when we were talking Barbie and got Carol. I don't know how it happened, to be honest.
I walked out and some of the girls were fuming. And I said, this feels like this could stir up some shit. And it did. And I feel powerful. I feel like I set the whole office ablaze. And I think I'm gonna start doing that more often.
With a fucking.
They want to talk to you about Barbie.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Are you guys recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Wait, so you guys didn't like the Barbie movie? I'll
Well,
listen. I'll listen. I'll hear you.
here's the
I'm
deal.
Just holding
Yeah, well, first of all, it's not
protein
feminist
bar.
enough. That's the main.
It's
issue.
not anti-man enough. It is. That's. I'm being genuine. It is. I thought it was very like broad
But feminism
strokes.
isn't anti-men.
I agree.
What part did you think was
part?
profound? That like we've
America
never heard
Ferrera's
before.
monologue?
That was the worst part.
We just got finished talking about
That was
how
the worst part?
Have you guys
cliche
not
that
thought
was.
of that? Like
I've heard that
I
we
said
have, but you haven't.
A
That's
million
the
times
thing.
before.
We've never
No,
seen
you-
someone able to say that because here's the deal. There's
Do you not listen to Token CEO? I didn't say I hated it. I just said it wasn't like I didn't really like it. It wasn't great.
You saw Oppenheimer first.
I tried to
People
see
were
Barbie
saying
first,
to go see Barbie first. I was thinking that, but also
Well, that way you finish with a good movie.
okay,
but-
it's more than a movie.
But that's
More than
well,
a
we're
movie.
talking about the movie. But I think that what you want then is like niche indie movies that you guys will go see and like. But if
No.
everybody watches them, they're gonna have dissenting opinions.
No, but that's my point. It can't be a niche indie movie because there has to be representation.
Right, but then there's going to also be discourse about it,
And
about
there's
the
going to be
script, and
responses,
about the.
and there's going to be responses to the discourse.
Totally fine.
And there's
but
going to
to
be
act
responses
like
to the response to the discourse.
Totally, but then to act like you are above me and I'm not getting it
I'm
and
not
I'm
above
not
you.
smart.
This is
literally
your
just
show.
said-
I'm on your show.
You literally just said I can't help you.
Yeah, I
like
can't.
you're beyond. Like that is a
No, I don't think
condescending
I'm
tone.
beyond you. I don't
that
think I'm
you're
beyond
taking,
you.
That you're assuming that I don't get what you're talking about, and I do get it.
Okay. I believe that you get it. I do.
I don't think you do. I
Yeah,
think
I don't
30
know if I
seconds
do.
ago just showed you did.
Yeah,
But
I don't
that's
know
okay
if I
too.
do, to be honest.
That's okay too.
But like, yeah.
I hate doing content like that. I despise doing content like that. I don't like. I know people like watching it and listening to it. I think I don't know. I hate that so much, and it sucked. It sucked. Just like the movie. That was about as fun as Barbie was. No, I think some things got misconstrued. But yeah, I didn't really like the movie Barbie.
Yeah. Is this a Barbie post meeting or something?
Woman,
Are you kidding me?
I'm telling you right now.
What?
The women are galvanized, and it's a problem for everybody else that's in here. I'm just saying that we're going off. We're talking about it. And that's it.
Intense. Jeez.
We're angry.
At me?
Keep walking. I'm serious.
Come on. Tell me how you really feel.
I
think I said everything I need to say.
That's facts. It's a whole thing, Coleman. I know that we're joking around. It is a joke. We're all joking. Yes, it's a movie, whatever. But it's also become a little bit more than that. And I am not loving the tone.
I'm embarrassed
and
to work here.
response. And
I am.
It's bad. It's bad.
This is tough.
Like I said,
I've never seen Caroline look.
You gotta have. You have to.
Listen, I'm just trying to
call
be
your
Ken
friends
enough.
out. Sometimes you have to call your friends out when
Or
everybody's
Ken
talking shit behind your back. You
Whatever.
have to call your friends out, and so I gotta call my friends out soon. And I'm just still waiting now. What? It's been over an hour. But okay, fine. I'll wait forever because they need to know. Everyone's talking shit behind their back. Like everyone's talking shit behind your back, and you gotta know. Sorry.
Big Cat gone officially this week.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you and Kevin, what are your thoughts? You feel like you're the big dog here now?
No, dude. I just got told the entire office hates me. So, no, I don't feel like the big dog. I wish it was fucking someone else here. Anyone else here.
First day without Big Cat here?
Yeah, it's a changing of the guard. Big Cat posted on Instagram that when he moved to Chicago, he had, no kids, and there was 10 employees at Barstool. Now he has 3 kids, and there's over 400. So we got to carry the torch for a couple weeks before we get out there, but it's definitely a crazy thing to say, like, Big Cat doesn't live in New York anymore.
So what's the game plan for the Yak moving forward?
Fuck if I know, man. Random ass. I think we're going to have Meek Phil host the Yak a couple times just to see what happens. The Anus boys and the Son of a Boy Dad boys are going to carry us to the finish line. Stay tuned. Sound off in the comments.
It's fine without him. It's always nice to have him in the show, but I feel like we built up enough of an engine where someone can fill in when needed.
Did you do a
send-off today? I did.
Jeff D, host of Dozen Trivia Nightly. Oh, where can my Katie be? The beef took her away from me. Oh, look what you've done. You've made more work for everyone.
How did it go? It got rebuked.
Why?
He was not a fan of it. In fairness, I picked a long song. He knew the song. People were complaining it wasn't a popular song. He knew the song. I think it's a popular enough song, but it's fair. I mean, minor setback for a major comeback.
I mean, he didn't even say goodbye. I mean, I get it was too hard, probably. It's probably too hard. I mean, obviously, he was one of the biggest figures at this company, and he left. So now somebody needs to step up at this office. I think it's a pretty natural choice of who it's going to be. This tan motherfucker. This bronze guy motherfucker. This golden brown head ass motherfucker.
All right.
I'm on a bulk today. Coach got back to me, said with me I'll go up a weight class. So he's got me drinking protein shakes all morning.
Okay.
There's real semen in here.
Left
He's a
now?
hack, and he gave up on this place. And he's moving along. Everyone wipe his tears from over in Chicago. Well, wow, I don't like New York. Well, they say I'm his eldest sister. So he looks like, actually she looks like me. Then I showed her the ropes. Showed her how to pull her panties up and put red lipstick on and get on with your day.
This is the office now?
Welcome to my new crib, bro. We got squat rack, we got weights. I mean, like, part of my take left New York, so, like, it's mine now, right? Do a little remodeling. Thinking about hanging this up, just to remember some of the people who left. Totally not lonely right now. I'm just trying to make the place, like, a house of home, you know what I'm saying? Look, I got a picture of Hank, just, like, to remember him being here. But it's cool, like, just doing what I can to, you know, they went to Chicago, and I got left with this whole big studio by myself.
So until I leave, I'm pretty much taking that leadership role that Big Cat left behind. I'm doing a good job. Like, I got Glennie in the office. Glennie, have I been a good leader since Big Cat left?
What?
Have I been a good leader since Big Cat left?
This is my first time being here since Big Cat left, but I've been having a good time, yeah.
There we go. I leave at the end of next month. I think this will quickly become Frank's office. I mean, it already is, but like everything will be his. Everything the light touches.
Big Cat even didn't tell Frank what to do. Frank does what Frank does. So even as the now boss, he does what he wants. I don't get in the way of the tag.
You the man taking over? Are you in charge of New York now?
Yeah. Look at me. I am the captain now.
Oh man.
What's the first order of business? We gotta take down this damn fucking scaffolding. Get some fucking views here.
think we're all, as a group, need to realize that I think Frank might be the most famous person at this company.
Dave, Dan, and Frank, right?
He's giving a run for his money to Big Cat. He's giving a run for his money. He is.
Yeah, I would say them and then Caleb as well.
Frank is addicted to doing the tip of the cap. He fucking loves doing it.
Man is a character.
Thanks, well, we're just living in it.
Yes.
Want to ask you about your big escort last night.
That was crazy. The Yankees do not want me clogging up the aisles, and not want people coming up to me, so they basically put me behind a wall and they kept people away from me.
He's a king. Good for us, showing him a good time. I'm sure they don't do that at Citi Field because there's scumbags over there, but we know how to treat someone really well.
Do you think he's the most famous person who was in Yankee Stadium last night? Insane.
100%.
I bet people 25 and younger wouldn't know Tank before, like, by face.
100%. There are 100% people who are 25 and younger who have never heard of or seen Jerry Seinfeld.
They might have just heard.
That's very sad.
And,
but that's just
and
the
most
truth.
of them have just heard the name Seinfeld of the show, not even knowing it's like a guy.
Right.
Oh, wait.
It's a real person.
We're being. There's a lot of 25 and under-year-olds who don't know Frank. We're in a bit of a bubble here, aren't we?
We're talking about Frank.
But we're talking about Frank.
He gets a way bigger reaction than Seinfeld or anybody. But if we're going like who's famous, like you're
But-
saying more people know Frank than Seinfeld.
Yeah, and we're talking about the bubble, which we're in.
Guys 25 and under that are at a baseball game.
At a baseball game.
Like I think they would be one kind of know Frank.
People will walk by, they'll walk past Jerry Seinfeld and think he's a normal person in that, and then they see Tank and they stop on a dime.
He's more recognizable.
There's a bit of a physical
He's more
attribute.
He's more recognizable.
Yes, that plays. Sticks out a bit more.
Yeah. Exactly.
And the screaming.
And the screaming. You gotta consider the screaming.
How much do you watch? How much is a person that watches Frank the Tank on their phone every single day? When was the last time they saw Jerry Seinfeld's face?
People who are on Twitter following us, yeah, you're right.
People don't watch TV anymore. Especially not 22-year-olds.
Frank 100% gets a way bigger reaction. I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and say if Seinfeld was at the game, I don't think Frank was the most famous person at it.
No. Argument was not, no. Seinfeld is more famous. Seinfeld is more famous, like, nationally. But I'm saying, like, today, I said the younger demographic. That's why I specifically said 25 under. I think they know Frank the Tank more than they know Jerry Seinfeld.
He's screaming now.
Doesn't Immaculate Grid dropped? How do you think that's going so far? And
Pretty
where do you see it
cool.
going?
We built it over a month. I'm actually tweeting it out right now. It needs to go kind of like, not viral, but it's kind of hit like big, like Immaculate Grid hit like 1 million people eventually. Like
Yeah.
Daily Dozen's got to like eventually hit that. But it'll take a few weeks, and you know we're gonna tweak to see if we need to make it really hard or a little easier. But no, pretty cool. We have 2 massive dozen things that nobody knew we were working on this summer. This was one of them, and there's another thing that no one has any clue we've done. No one has any idea that it happened. And when it comes out, you're all gonna be surprised. We're not
Let's
gonna
go.
tease it. We're not gonna promote it. It's just gonna happen.
We want Frank to do the Immaculate Grids in office because his Twitter trolls are skeptical of his percentages. So we're going to show him how goated he is in real.
Now, I hope there's no expansion teams on that day. No. Because if it's expansion teams, I'm not going to do as well.
We need some batting practice right out the gate.
My secret to getting those low scores is original teams in 80s. Anything from the 80s, I could try to picture my baseball cards collection in my head.
Do you have a photographic memory, or is it?
It's fading.
I mean, I got it right. I got so many right. All of them right, pretty much.
I got 3 right.
That's it?
Yeah.
I mean,
I got like 2.
it's just this is not a celebrity matchup. It's just Luke Wilson.
You don't see Steve Carell in there, Frank?
No, you tell me that's not Luke Wilson at all.
That's definitely Luke Wilson.
It's just Luke Wilson. I don't know whose head that is.
Look at that beautiful Oscar-winning head.
I don't know whose head that is. Well, this is why I never get the damn the mashup right. It's just Luke Wilson to me. I can't see anything else but Luke Wilson. I have no idea. I mean, I got Luke Wilson.
Yeah, I know. You want a hint? I don't want to give you
I need a hint.
One of the best things he's known for is being in the jungle. Hey, did you happen to catch who won the Oscar for Best Actor last year?
No, I didn't. I was on a trip in the ocean. We were whale watching.
You know who my favorite baseball pitcher ever is? He used to play in the Mexican minor leagues. He was discovered. His name is Steve Nebraska.
Brendan Fraser?
Of all the movies.
I know it. I think. Who did Croy Bierman play for? I'm trying to remember.
This is a good one. I remember only because I remember this Hard Knocks. He became big because his wife was on.
The Falcons were on Hard Knocks?
Yeah.
I do not remember the Atlanta Falcons on Hard Knocks.
Who'd you guess? Did you guess Lions? Same.
You only got 6 point right. 6 right. When I didn't realize if you give up, it gives you a white box. I should have just put an answer in there. Some of that might have looked better.
Stool Scenes is presented by the Barstool Sportsbook app. NFL futures are live in the app now. They got some really cool stuff in here. Some that just came out. 2-team parlays. You got things like the Chiefs and the Chargers to make the playoffs at plus 160, which is great value. I feel like one of those teams is going to win the division. Hopefully the other one in the wild card.
All right, if you're getting gassed up for the weekend, there's one thing you obviously need to do, the Barstool Sportsbook. Everybody's always got it jacked up, ready to go. Favorite bet for the night tonight is no runs first inning in the Padres-Texas Rangers game, but we got boosted odds. We got the hit parade coming every day. You got the Corn Ferry going right now. You got golf every weekend. You got boxing. You got UFC. There's a million different things to go on there. Gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER. Check out the Barstool Sportsbook. Get involved.
Tons of great stuff on the Barstool Sportsbook. Remember to always gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Now I can have this toilet tissue when I'm done?
Yeah, sure.
But the budget cuts around here. I can't afford the 2-ply anymore.
Do you think Frank had a tough weekend?
So the premise of this.
Ooh. Well, you know, every time it's a little warmer out, she has to take a cat nap. And she's like a tiger. She'll go under an old maple tree.
She'll burrow. She's been known to make a den.
She probably had a big. I saw her get White Cats the other day delivered. She had a
premise?
crave case, I believe.
Ooh. Is that booze?
No, it's Pink Whitney, yeah.
I mean, oh hell yeah, brother. Take a snap. That's pure booze.
There's like, it feels like a rubber band. Like if I bend my knee, it feels like a rubber band snapping from ear to ear.
Okay, now that's a meniscus.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
How do you get fixed?
Surgery.
Yeah.
And we know, and I can't have
quick fix for a meniscus.
It doesn't hurt. It just feels like a string is here.
Yeah, you fucking broke your knee. You're gonna need surgery.
I'll be out of commission for a few months.
Now, well, to have you under, I want to take care of a few other things.
I'm getting scar vision.
Do you have a C-section?
I had a C-section at a young age.
Well, you also give birth at a young age.
And
It was
then
his uncle's baby.
They were taking my neck off as well. I'm going to be in a head wrap.
Hijab?
For 2 weeks.
You're gonna be in a full hijab?
For like 2 weeks.
Wait, you ever see this thing that they do, the Greek ladies do? When you want to look young, you do this. You like you're hang on to your friend, you pull their neck back.
Oh, okay.
Does that work? Look at before.
All right, let's try this.
All
right, then.
What time's your week, Frank?
I don't know. He needs to sleep.
All right, drink across the line challenge. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god. That's the strat. Donnie, slow it down.
I tore my labia.
Boom.
Oh!
I sped up at the end.
I took so much ground. I covered so much ground.
You just pull, you don't roll because that makes it shaky.
You pull
just
and roll. Did I have to guzzle bottle pick it?
Right here, but like yours is stopped, and then Pat throws up his hand, but like that was like you can hear his thud, but it's like you're stopped right here.
I need to order a poster of Out and About here because they must have mistaken us for fools. I'm gonna take this one down since they're not here anymore. They're probably getting canceled.
Should I be engaged?
Changing.
No, this is too much. Look at this. I did
Well, I was
sun
on
in my
TikTok
hair
yesterday,
today.
and that's the fashion. You're supposed to wear see-through clothes with stranger's underwear underneath it.
Well, I have a stranger's underwear on. This, I did something in my hair, hydrogen peroxide. Does it actually look red? A little bit, right?
Everyone knows you suck dick. You don't have to put it all over the internet with your hairdo. And I tore a tendon in my knee.
Yeah, I want to talk about that.
How many days till football season starts?
No, that's on to August.
Let's do a game time prediction right now. What two teams are going to Super Bowl? I'm saying Bills and Patriots.
Yo, is that impossible?
Remember that when I said it. Bills and Patriots 2024 or 2023?
4.
2024, Bills and Patriots, either both of them or one of them at least. Joey's prediction right now today is July 24th, 2023.
Are you taking over for Big Cat now? Is that what's going on?
Well, as soon as they add those zeros to my paycheck, I asked them.
Big Cat told us he's buying us a
Jim the
boat,
Burger?
by the way.
No,
He said me and Joey
my
can come to
friend Brianna.
Chicago. We have to buy 2
Right
boats, but we have to live on 2 boats. Isn't that crazy that Big Cat gave us his final interview? He literally announced his retirement on our show.
How cute did Dave Portnoy look this weekend?
Dave Portnoy looked cute.
He looked so cute. Then Sarah hug with his parents, and they were like, I don't know, there's something about him. It's a boyish good looks.
It's a contract year.
I need my knee fixed.
His boyish good looks? Uncle D? I think he's not boyish, I think he's more like supermodel. Look at Alex Cooper. Smash?
She followed me back.
Should we fact check that in real time?
She did, on X.
On
It's called X now.
People kept touching my soda, so I had to put them in the cage.
I thought somebody was hoarding alcohol in a cage, and I was like, that's a little crazy. Yeah, the handle, I almost broke it putting it back in after I cleaned everything up. The little handle just snaps off. Are you able to pick that up, Frank?
No. It's only available in Kentucky.
No, not that. I got the soda. I'm talking about, can you pick up the cage without it?
Yeah, you pick it up by the cage itself. You don't pick it up by the handle.
You idiot. Damn.